All right, welcome to ELH4X4 doing stuff. All right, brought the water trailer back from the property. What I did was I am treating it, all right? Cleaned out some of the mold that accumulated over the winter time and already got this tank taken care of. Just added a little bit of bleach, sloshed it around some, and then used the wet vac to get rid of a lot of the other stuff that was left behind. So that's what we're in the process of doing now. Filling the tanks up and going to head out to the property, and then I'll see you when we get out there, which will be now. All right, we got the water trailer dropped off at the property, so now we can get to work. And you'll find out what that work is. Oh, update. So it's the 20th of March and it's 76 degrees out. So let's get some stuff done. I don't know if we ever talked about this, but I installed a solar powered vent into the Sealand container, and I have not had any issues with container rain. All right, that's a term when condensation builds up and it acts like it's raining inside. I have not had any issues. This container does have 4 vents, you know, 1 in each corner. All right. All right, we're checking fuel. We'll check oil. Yes, oil. It's not really a cold start if it's 76 degrees out, right? But anyway, back to that vent. You know, it lasted the winter time. Anyway, all right. Neutral, neutral, neutral. Starts right up. All right, I'm going to back this thing out and we'll get to work. All right, we're going to use the chain method first. GoPro, stop. That was simple. That's not a huge log. I'm just trying to get, you know, used to the configuration and stuff like that. So now we're just gonna go around and try to pluck some logs out of the vegetation. That way I can pretty much go through and cut all of this stuff with the brush cutter. All right, that's about the gist of it. But the fun part about it is that I got to deal with all the blackberry bramble that's in the way. So I'm just going to continue to pull stuff out and clean stuff up and gain some more real estate, right? Usable property. All right, so we got some work done. But it really doesn't look like much, right? We got a bunch to do. A bunch. And then some fallen trees and, you know, what is it? Dr. Seuss looking stuff. You know, trees are bent over and stuff like that. You know, like this one right here. We'll just keep plugging away at it. Or plucking, right? Plucking away at it. All right, so we switched gears a little bit and we're going to pull stumps, little tiny stumps, in our range area. All right, so we don't have a tripping hazard because we do shoot and move, right? So got kind of bored of moving logs and I thought, why not just start pulling stumps? All right, so we're going to be removing some stumps. And, you know, this one we tried just pulling out, but the root system here is just gnarly. So what I'm going to do is go around and dig out as much as possible before trying to yank it out with the tractor. All right, so originally I was trying to pull it, you know, the easy path. All right, but I have all these roots back here, so what I'm going to try to do is maybe pull it that way. So I'm going to get the tractor set up going that way, so it'll be difficult to get that the tractor over there, but what else can we do? All right. Yeah, I just realized that I have snatch block, you know, clevis or a shackle, and a toe strap. and a healthy tree over here. So why not use a mechanical advantage? I'm gonna get this set up and then I'll be right back. All right, so we got, you know, everything hooked up. Onto the stump. So what I gotta do is apply the brake to the tractor because it's starting to slide. And also, you know, I didn't do a good job with the strap, so I may have to kind of get rid of a lot of the slack that's built in because it's pulling the slack out when I apply the winch. So I'm gonna, you know, maybe do that a lot better. So we'll be right back. All right, so I've been pretty much digging and chopping. Let me get out of the shadow. So I'm using the remote. Right, I'm able to move that. So I'm going to start yanking it with direct chain the tractor and see what I could do. But it was a lot of digging. You know, I think this is a hickory. And what I've been noticing, whatever species this is, it has a very weird root ball. Right? Like, this is the same species. It has a very large root ball. So anyway, all right. Let's get set up for pulling it direct. All right, let's see if we could yank this root out. And not spill my coffee. right, I'm gonna get the chain rerouted. All right, so I cheated a little bit. I pulled it about 3 or 4 times, but there's the money shot. All right, let's take a look at the way these roots were going. Anyway, we still got some roots stuck in the ground. All right, that's out. And then I got some roots I got to deal with. But for the most part, we got the big old root out of the ground. Mission accomplished.